Alternative energy. What is geothermal energy and how can we use it for free? One of the most critical questions of our time is it feasible to convert electricity from the sun into usable energy? The answer may surprise you. It is very possible to produce electricity using renewable and clean energy sources that is completely free of cost. Renewable energy sources include wind, water, geothermal, hydropower, and even solar energy. These sources are all available in abundance throughout the world. This is not because of some hidden and unknown force, but rather because of scientific research. And that research is available to all of us. So why would we need to convert electricity from the sun into usable energy? It makes sense when we consider that fossil fuels are running out. As a result of this, we will have to turn to natural sources for energy. In addition to being a cheaper source of energy, renewable energy is cleaner and less harmful to the environment. That is why more people are becoming aware of the benefits and advantages of using energy from the sun. Alternative energy sources can be considered a way to reduce or eliminate our dependence on fossil fuels. If we do not start producing electricity using an alternative energy source soon, we will have to rely on fossil fuels to fuel our cars. Fossil fuels are an extremely expensive source of energy. Not only that, but they are also extremely polluting because they emit pollutants into our environment. The reason why it is such a wise idea to convert electricity from renewable and clean energy sources into usable energy is that it has a lower carbon footprint. Carbon emissions are responsible for climate change. They contribute to global warming, which leads to extreme weather conditions and other environmental concerns. Converting energy from the sun into usable energy reduces this impact by using a source that is clean, renewable, and efficient. When it comes to energy, there are many forms of fossil fuels that provide power for our daily lives. There are coal-fired power plants, natural gas plants, oil wells, nuclear plants, and even the power generated by dams. Each form of energy has its own drawbacks, and each has its own advantages. Using one form of power over another just because it is cheaper is not a smart solution. It is not worth the cost of pollution or global warming to save a few cents. In order to produce free electricity from the sun, you must use energy from the sun in combination with a clean source such as wind power, water power, or geothermal energy. Doing this can provide enough energy to power your entire home, and even all of your appliances. Solar energy is clean, renewable, and efficient when it comes to producing electricity. The solar rays of the sun are actually the most efficient way to produce energy for your home. Since it is clean, there is no pollution, and you can use it any time of day or night. Wind power and water power are equally efficient. This type of power does require a fair amount of maintenance, however, so if you live in a place where it rains, you will still need a small amount of power supplied by your local electric utility company. However, you will be able to take advantage of wind power at night. This means you can use wind turbines and water turbines in your yard or in your home and still produce enough electricity to run your entire home. Geothermal energy can also be used to generate electricity. This type of energy comes from underground sources and does not need any direct sunlight, and it does not require any external power source. Unlike the sun, geothermal energy does not emit any greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. With geothermal energy, the process that converts it to usable energy uses heat energy from below the Earth's surface and pumps water through the ground. This type of energy is much more efficient than the sun, since it is not as bright as the sun. And unlike coal, it does not pose as many environmental threats because it does not emit pollutants into the air or the ground. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video for more about alternative energy.